to be going really good. I think we're about double the numbers we thought we were going to have already. We decided we were tired of driving to Chicago and Columbus. We love those shows. But we're like, why not Indianapolis? Why not Indiana? We didn't have anything at that time, 3-4 years ago. So we started this, and around a little bit before that, my father passed away, and I needed something to get my mind off of that. So the old man is the one that gave me the toys when I was a kid. I'm 37, so he's the one that gave me Optimus Prime and Lion-O from the Thundercats and all that cool stuff. And he's the one that put comics in my hand. He's the one that gave me Fantastic Four and taught me about Jack Kirby and all that cool stuff. So it's kind of a memorial for him.
We hand make everything here. They're all one of a kind, based on different combinations of fur, number of eyes, fabric, stuff like that. Either we just giggle and talk a lot and make stuff up, or customers request, hey, I'd love this, or do you make pillows, or whatever. So we just kind of keep saying yes and go with it. So yeah, probably the squidlings that are up here, just because they do actually hang when you do them, so they're kind of big and amazing. So that's kind of the latest favorite we have. So let me show you something. We do this. That's kind of the trick.
It's all kind of science fiction, comic book, pop art stuff that I do with stencils and spray paint. Mostly they're done on vinyl records, kind of a upcycle kind of a mentality that I have. I was really fascinated and interested in kind of the guerrilla style of, street art. It's pretty much all just stuff I'm really interested in. You kind of paint what you love when you're doing art, and luckily, other people like what I like, so it kind of works out well.
Today we brought a bunch of the John Tyler Christopher action figure variant covers. John Tyler Christopher is a local artist out of Lafayette, Indiana, and he is here today doing free autographs. He does everything from the new Marvel Secret Wars line that's going on, all the way to, we've got some Star Wars covers that he does. They've been doing this for a few months. It's really popular. People love action figure covers, and he does a really good job with them. They do look like the original covers, or the original action figures that they've done.
Isn't this amazing? Billy, who is one of the organizers of this, his nephew is a client of ours, and he called me and offered to donate $1 of every admission price to FAR. We're a new nonprofit that support children with autism. The kids that we work with are generally coming from very low income families, can't afford services, and we make sure that we connect them both to high quality services and help to subsidize the cost of those services. I've never been to a Toy and Comic Expo before in my life, so I'm a little bit out of my normal environment. I've been watching Spider-Man go by, and Lieutenant Uhura, and a few other odd and sundry folks. Everybody's been great, and we are so grateful to Indiana Toy and Comic Expo for doing this.
Well, actually, I came all excited about all the Big Mac building logs that I have and sets, but actually it's the military toys that's hot. I think these little guys like the trucks and the tanks and the landing craft. Start with a big piece of wood, end up with many little parts. For instance, this, 56 parts, and 56 parts will make that little Jeep. And so you can see I've got a lot of time on my hands. Oh yeah, I've got something that's unique here at the show. I mean, I'm not Star Wars, and one of the promoters, a buddy of mine, he's a salesman, and he sold me my truck. And he talked me into coming up, and they wanted something different in the show. They've had several of them, I guess, up in Indy and Terre Haute. And that's kind of how I ended up here, because I bought a new Dodge truck. Oh, this is a hoot. I mean, it's entertaining.
So Edwin is your child's new best friend. He is the world's first interactive educational smart toy. He pairs with an app that right now is iPhone compatible and iPad, Android version coming out later. So he represents 4 pillars of a child's day: story time, song time, sleepy time, and play time. Song time is original songs. He has a built-in accelerometer that is completely interactive. So when I move Edwin, the animated Edwin will react on the screen. The stories are set up similar with the interactions.
He quacks to the kitchen, grabs a bowl and a spoon, throws open the cupboard. Edwin knows what to do.
And again, it's interactive, so when you tilt him up, he'll wake up and he'll also illuminate with this built-in LED light in his head as the sun comes up. So he'll teach numbers, letters, shapes, and colors out of the box. The app is free. Add-on content later. So as the child grows, Edwin will grow with the child.
I write a series of books called The Organics. So I'm here today promoting The Organic Cinder, and I brought my books and artwork to represent the characters and the theme of the book. It's sci-fi meets fantasy. It's kind of Star Wars set in a Mad Max world. So I have characters with abilities and powers, but it's in this world where they have to scrap together everything to survive. And so one day my main character, Torn, he comes home to find his brother missing, his father dead, and his house burned to the ground. So he teams up with his best friend Violet. They hop on the back of his speeder and they blaze a trail through the wasteland and try to find the secrets of the world.
We first started, we went to St. Louis Wizard World. We were just going just to cosplay, and then we noticed that there were other Ghostbuster groups around, so we started doing that, and then we started picking up the charity aspect of it.
We all build our own props. You know, we do our own cosplays, and we just try to make people happy when we're at the convention. Everybody seems to really get enjoyment out of it, especially now that the new life has come back into Ghostbusters.
Some of the equipment we have actually is used for ghost hunting, but we've never actually done any ghost hunting. Not yet, anyway.
I think this is a fantastic show, and I'm really glad that I was able to come out here for this, and I hope to see this keep getting bigger and better, and I definitely will be back in the future. I love it.
It's been a blast. A lot of really fun people, made a few new friends, found some people with some of the same interests in me that I didn't know existed in town, so I'm going to have some fun hooking up with them later on and delving deeper into the geekdom and just all kinds of fun stuff upstairs. It's been a blast for a big family day out for almost no money, some good food outside. You can't beat it. It was a ball. So
hope everybody comes out. Maybe if you're not here now, you're here next year.